They're killing scientists. Our own race turning against us. Emitters activating now. Ever seen anything like this? I don't think any of them above have survived. Do you suspect some alien subterfuge behind this failure? I hate to say this, Gordon, but you must kill it.
Let me hear you say it one more time.
Oh, Half-Life. One of the standout games of the late 90s and beyond. We all know it, we all love it. But what if I told you, at one point, Half-Life was complete trash? You probably wouldn't believe me, right? Even Valve themselves weren't happy with Half-Life. Fortunately, a build of the original Half-Life was actually leaked some years ago, allowing us to get a glimpse into the game that we almost got. So what is this exactly you're watching? Well, this is the Half-Life we never saw. So here we are, finally checking out the old Half-Life Alpha build, 0.52. Now, I've briefly checked the Half-Life Alpha out many years ago and only remember like bits and pieces from it, and obviously I've seen loads of footage of it, so I know of the Alpha very well, you know. This isn't completely fucking new to me. I just want to mention that I did do a video like this before the Half-Life 2 beta builds, which I think you should go check out after watching this one. But here we go. First room here, but I should probably mention, this is the tech demo room that was shown off to, I think, like, the press, just so they can get their hands on the game and, like, all the cool effects. Like, whoa, we have, like, cool 16-bit colors in our game, and we can make it blend. And even just by playing the game, like, it still feels very Quake, you know? Obviously, Half-Life was built off a modified Quake 2 engine. This is showing off the skeletal animation system. As you can see, they can do cool and unique things. I don't know what the fuck this thing's called, by the way. Is this a flock? Oh, no, not a flock, but what the fuck is this called? This is one of the alpha enemies I'm actually not too sure the name of, and it looks like a robot piece of shit. I mean, look, you got shit that's flying off, and they're like, whoa. You never saw this in the game until the very end with the G-Man. They're a little bit buggy, they're flying into walls and stuff, but you know what? It's the fact they're doing it that counts. Can I kill any of these guys? No, okay. They're just purely just animation things. They might as well be a bit of paper. Oh, there's the MP5. How did I switch weapon then? How did I do that? I just pressed a bunch of buttons and it sort of worked. I really like how the MP5 sounds in this. It makes sense. It's like a bloody GoldenEye sound effect or something. Does it have grenade launchers? Oh, it does as well. Damn. Look at that, like, Quake. Like, yeah, Quake effects, man. Oh, yeah, this is... Right, I'm just gonna let this play out. So, Barney and scientists are... Look at them, by the way, they look rough. So, they're arguing, they're like, ah, fuck you in the ass, or I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. Oh, fuck, ah, God, fucking help me, bitch. Oh. He gets taken the fuck away. I would jump down there, but I don't think there's any way for me to get back up. What we're seeing here is obviously a very early Barney with the crazy eyes that says MP on his helmet. The scientists who actually look like crazy-ass scientists. This game was going to be a lot more light and goofy, as opposed to the darker, more serious tone it took later on. And you can see that in the character models. They just look completely cracked out of their mind. And as we can see here, Barney throws the scientist to... That is a panther eye, actually. And we'll talk a bit more about the panther eye later on. There's two variants of the panther eye. There's the blue and the red. I think the blue one was the earliest, and then they changed it to the red one. High poly count. Oh, fuck. Hello. Robot. Yo, imagine this shit in Half-Life. And you shoot it, and it does a little dance. Look at that. It's like bouncing around, and it's like, yeah, man, yeah. It looks imposing as fuck, but he's moving. Ooh, why the fuck are you move? You're not supposed to move. You're not real. I'm gonna leave you to it. Yeah, keep dancing, man. So this tech demo area is quite big if I remember. Oh my god, right, hello. There's a better look at Barney. He looks constant. I can't tell if he's shitting or if he's worried. He's scared about something because he's looking around like, oh, what was that? Oh, sorry, Barney. Oh my... Oh, fuck. Wait, what? He has a death animation after he's dead? You see that shit? He was like crawling for help. Okay, I got lots of doors to go through here. I'm just gonna go this way and see what's over here. Don't crash my game. All right, okay. Oh my god. Look at the chunky ass head crabs. Oh, this alpha kills me, man, because they look disgusting. Oh, man. They're a one-shot, by the way. But these head crabs look like if you stuffed a pinata so full that it starts bulging, and then you dipped it in like tomato puree, and that's why they're so red. That's what I'm getting from this. Right, Barney, don't go down there, man. You'll get your ass whooped. Okay, little tunnel action here. This is pretty cool. There's a random ass box. Wait, what's the point of this room? Oh, this room! This room shows off, like, all the models, right? Obviously, we got the heavy machine gunner. He was, unfortunately cut, but I guess they brought him back in, like, Sven Co-op and, like, a bunch of other Half-Life mods. He's, pretty cool. Look at him. He could barely walk straight. That's how heavy the damn gun is. Here's the second rendition of the Panther Eye. Pretty damn cool. He's kind of cute, no? What's interesting is, originally they were supposed to have, like, some sort of M4 carbine, like an assault rifle, rather than an MP5. It's interesting, because they changed it to an MP5 later, but then in the HD pack that Gearbox made, they brought the M4, M16 kind of thing back, which I think is quite cool, actually. I'm gonna fucking shit myself. Oh, I fucking killed him. The only thing that's different here, he doesn't have the hive hand, and he looks a little bit brighter. He's quite cool looking. Same with the Vortigaunt, I think. He just looks a little brighter in this. And here's an incredible look at the scientists. The main concept of the scientist hasn't really changed. Like, you could still tell this is a Half-Life scientist, right? But they definitely lost the mad scientist, I guess, like, cartoon comic book style. I'm very glad they did, because if Kleiner in Half-Life 2 turned up and he looked like this, then we would have some issues. Of course, you got Barney, and then you got a Hound Eye, man. Look at this fucking thing. He's very polygonal, is the best way to put him. Okay, well, that was a fun day at the museum. What else is in the tech demo? Is this what I think it is? Oh my god, it is. Where are they? Oh my god, it's a fucking tentacle ball. You know, it's weird seeing these things without sound. I mean, there is sound, but it's just flies. So it seems like they had the plan for the tentacles very early on, and they're similar to their final design, but you might notice these guys don't have eyes. They're just green tendrils with sharp things on the end. Like, they're not actually, like, a living thing. And just so we're clear, they don't actually have any, like, AI. This is all just, like, scripted shit. They're just going through, like, an animation loop just to show what it would be like to have these guys. And they did a... Oh, just zoom back down. They did a pretty damn good job of these tentacles in the final game. And it seems like the room was unchanged as well. It's pretty much the same layout. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Whoa. I didn't know he would shoot back, man. Okay, now if I remember correctly, there's a military ambush in this room. Yeah, there they are. Oh, yeah, ass whooped already. Okay, you're just better off using the grenade. The gun is shit. Where does this take me? Oh, more guys. I've actually got a reason to fear head crabs now, because they are a one-shot in this. And they take a lot of bullets. Good to know the soda machines never changed. From day one, they were exactly the same. Alright, what's going on, guys? Oh, Jesus Christ on the fucking cross. Who are you? Is there a use button in this version? Oh, no target. Oh no, I don't want that. Oh, speaking of no target, actually, can we have a look at the console real quick? Look at this. It's so Quake, it's painful. The Quake Doom kind of like, it's mwah, beautiful. Eat the fucking dirt, bitch! I don't know what area of the game this is meant to represent. Maybe this is just like, maybe it's not meant to represent anything. If I had to guess, this would probably be part of the communication center. Or maybe were you scratching your ass, you dirty fuck? Kill everybody, everyone's dead. And you. Doesn't it look like I'm shooting piss out of my gun? Look at that. Oh, look at that. The leopard print bull squids. Oh, this is where I died last time. Okay, this is one of the changes I'm very glad they done. Because these things are ugly. Probably the most out of place looking thing I've seen in this game. And this probably just takes me back to where I would have gone. What did I just do? Oh, H turns on Fulbright. Any other secret commands on the keyboard? No clip. Oh, shit, okay. Right, I'm fucking this up, yeah. No clip doesn't control how you'd think it would. Well, while we're in no clip, let's get a nice overview of the map here, the nice tech demo map. Oh yes, it has certainly been a pleasure. It's a pretty big map for a tech demo. And again, this map was just meant to show off to like the press and maybe E3 or some shit. I don't fucking know. Like, hey, look at the cool tech we have. We're better than fucking Quake and Doom. I think it's time we move on to the actual game. Whoa, 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 it's already kicking off, holy shit. Right, well, here we are in the actual game. Now, I put very heavy quotations on actual, because obviously this game is very unfinished and very, very broken. But this here's the first map we got, C1A1, and what we see on screen is the portal device, I believe this is called. This was here before the whole test chamber stuff. I guess this turned into the test chamber later on. Not a single clue what it does, but I could assume it's a device that makes a portal and lets all the aliens through, probably. Inside the device here, we have a Panther Eye who we saw in the tutorial. The Panther Eye was probably one of the coolest cut enemies of Half-Life. It's basically like a Vortigaunt dog thing that rips people apart and maybe shoots electric. I don't really know what it does. I'm just going off what I've seen in mods and stuff. It was cut because they couldn't find a place for it, like in the game, which makes sense. I can't really think of a place where a Panther Eye would fit. And the game just starts very suddenly. Boom, we're here. Everything's kicking off. My guess was that there were maps before this that we just don't have access to, but this is just the first one in this build. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Let's escape Black Mesa. Everything's different. I don't know where I'm going, per se. Again, I have played this, but it was a very long time ago, and I don't really remember. I'm more experienced with the Half-Life 2 beta than I am, like, the 1 alpha. So I can go through this door, or we can go down yonder. What's down yonder? A big-ass door. Alright. I've also found out that B is my use key. Silly me, I should have guessed. Oh, fuck! Where's my gun? Headcrabs are lethal in this fucking game, man. One shot. Decals must be hit mod brush. Alright, cool, yeah, you do that. Do I go down the left or through the door? I'm just gonna go down and see where this takes me. I am expecting the game to crash, you know, at least once while playing this, because it's not the most stable of builds. It actually took me a while to get this whole thing up and running. Okay, I need a key card. Wow, we're going very Doom in this, aren't we? Can I open any of these doors? No, I don't think so. Ooh! Wait, what the fuck? What was Black Mesa doing here? They were locking scientists in with the aliens. They seem to get along though. I'm gonna get you out, man. You hang tight. Did that open the door? One thing I do remember from these maps is the level design is fucking god-awful. Like, there's like 16,000 corridors. I'm already starting to see that now. Like, there's a big exit door here, there's a way that way, there's a way this way, there's like 20 different levers. Oh, this probably opens. Oh, here we go. Hey man, hello, can you follow me in this one? No? Alright. Suit yourself. And you, fuck you too. Oh, okay. I won't kill the scientist. Okay, I'm not sure where I am now. I've skipped ahead a map. This is C1A1B. Should probably mention it too. It's slash to choose your weapon. Right slash. If anyone's interested. And it doesn't feel that this control scheme yeah, it's bad now. There we are. Some combat, brilliant. Oh, fuck that place. Oh yeah, I'm good, man. I ain't jumping in there. Wait, office complex already? But this is an office complex, this is... Oh, the door's jammed. We're still definitely in the labs. Do you know what? This actually makes sense to be here, because in office complex, when you actually come to this room, it was always more of a lab than an office. Okay, how do you do a jump crouch in this? Ugh. It's very awkward of the controls to do a jump crouch. Can I turn the light off? That's the question. Is the game that advanced yet? Oh my god, it is. Oh, they knew what they wanted from the start. Pretty badass. You know, it feels like I'm on more of like a spaceship rather than shit the bed. Why is there so many fucking headcrabs on shelves? Are we good? Yeah, like, doesn't it feel like USS Darkstar or something? And this is the room I couldn't get into. Okay, I did not know that would... Okay, fucking right. Alright. But now we're just back here. I can see what they meant by the level design, Jesus Christ. Oh, Valve. They had to start somewhere though, didn't they? I mean, they done a better job than I could, so I need to shut my fucking mouth. Let's see what's on the next map here. Okay, we're in a lift. Maybe this is office complex. Can I get out here? Oh yeah, this is office complex all the way, man. I love the bland color scheme they got going on here. Like the doors are olive green, the walls are pale, the ceiling's white. You know, it's so shit. The doors look like they're built of cardboard. Yo, wanna let me in? No, guess I can't do that. This room's significantly smaller than it is in the final game. Jesus. Is there even a point of going in there? Oh, you can't. There's no vent. Oh, now there is. Oh, that's very elegant. The vent just opens for you. What's up? We good? You wanna... Oh, hello. The glass... Alright, oh. I knew it. I saw the texture change. You can't trick me, a veteran Half-Life player. It's just not possible. Oh, they had physics this early in the game? I think I need to go and get that small box from here. Can you pull in this, though? I don't think... No, you gotta jump on it and then push. The physics actually feel... the same? Oh, I'm struggling to do the jump crouches though in this build. Holy shit. Okay, there we are. Nice. What the fuck? I forgot about this. So this, everybody, is the ladder climbing animation for Half-Life. Yeah. I wish I was lying. Oh, it's so good, man. I don't know why they changed it. It's fucking... That should have shipped in retail. You know, it feels like I'm playing like an abridged version of Half-Life. There is a level change coming up. Oh, yo. What's your purpose? Fuck off! They scare the shit out of me, man. Alright. What? What? Looks like he's getting done in from behind. Well, that was lovely to watch. Okay, Marines are very early in this build. How are you not dead? Okay, there we go. Cool. Marines in office complex, that's interesting. You know, I remember here, I can't remember if it was in the documentary or not, or if it was somewhere else, but Vortigaunts weren't actually meant to be put into office complex. Like, they were like a very late addition. Oh, you put me all the way back here? I'm scared to touch the save button in case, like, my PC just corrupts itself. Yo, Barney! Yo, whoa. Whoa. Barney, yeah, fucking finger in your ass as well. What? Piss off. I did enable God mode, just so I can get through these levels, because they are very buggy and I don't know what the fuck's gonna kill me. Fuck, alright. Bit violent, aren't we? Oh, hey, buddy! What's up, man? How are you liking the alpha? I'm fucking loving it. Okay, right, we're here. This is where the freezer's meant to be. You go through here somewhere and the freezer's over. I think this place is actually done better in the alpha. You know why? It actually looks like it's a cafeteria. In Half-Life 1, it took me so fucking long to realize that it was meant to be a cafeteria. It took me years. I didn't notice it because, like, this whole area in the retail is just open and there's, like, a couple flipped over tables and some zombies. I didn't know it was meant to be a cafeteria. This, however, I can see people coming up with their trays, them serving the slop, and you go and sit down. Can I access the freezer? That's the question. Oh, maybe. Oh, the freezer's there. Wow, I actually didn't know that was going to be there. Oh my god, and it's, like, exactly the same. Even the floors are slippery. That's cool. Oh! Why are you here, man? They put the grunt in before the Vortigaunt, and then I believe it's 1 to activate the flashlight. Look at that. Kind of cool, actually. It's a bit more creepy. Funnily enough, it actually works better than Half-Life 1's, like, real flashlight. Weirdly enough. Oh, there's a secret thing under there. Wait, but I can't pull boxes, though. How am I supposed to get that out? Oh! Oh no, I had God mode on and I still died. It's all your fault. Okay, I've gone on to map C1A3B, I think is what I'm on. I'm scared to go back and see what the last map was in case the game crashes. That might be an elevator. Oh wait, oh. The map does exist. Hang on. Let's go back and see what I missed. Oh, I missed a... Ooh, I could fuck this bull squid right up. Hang on. Wait, I think I... Oh, Pantheri. Wait, no shit. Okay, it's broken. Oh my god, wait, I remember this map from, what was it? Yeah, Absolute Zero. You gotta go through, like, the vents. Yeah, that's right. And I think this was a part of the security complex, maybe? Can we sack whoever put these up? That's really interesting. It has no AI, but, like, they just put this as a placeholder, like, hey, this is where we're going to have one. Oh, there it is, I see it! Ugh. Come on, can I get it? Oh, nice shot. Okay, Right, bull squids, more fucking head crabs. Do you know what? I remember this from Absolute Zero as well. Every time you jump on one of these, it breaks. Or you can just miss the jump like a fuck. And in order to do this one, you gotta do some parkour trickery. God, they are huge, are they not? White tendrils, leopard print, and they're big. It just doesn't work, does it? Oh, fuck. Oh, I failed. I gotta do it again. Oh. Oh my god, I'm so good. Look at me. It's not like there was much up here to see anyway. A couple of computer terminals and a health kit. Right, that is the loudest fan sound effect I've heard in my life. I'm actually like in the part where you need to do the vent. So flicking that does something. Oh, no, I need the, I need the lift. Help me, please. C2A4, everybody. I don't know where I'm being taken right now, but yeah, no, that's fine. Just put me into death. That oh, fuck. I'm guessing the map's missing. This kind of goes hard as like a desktop background, no? Get your screenshots in while you can, people. Come on. Texture overflow, max glit textures. Okay, C2A4B works. I don't know how far in the... Oh, actually, we might be quite far in the game. I think this might be the Alien Research Labs, which is questionable ethics in the retail game. Also, I think I was mistaken earlier. I don't think it was called Office Complex. I think it was called Office Warrens at the time. I don't know. Someone will have to let me know the fucking chapter names. I mean, again, this place looks like a spaceship. This don't look like a facility. So the Alien Research Lab was obviously originally questionable ethics, and even just looking at this room actually was, oh, fucking yeah, definitely questionable ethics. And this is obviously where the game reveals, hey, Black Mesa knew about the aliens, they were experimenting on them, etc, etc. Except this version looks very sci-fi, very, very sci-fi. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's, you know, the game was in a different direction at the time. They're still throwing headcrabs at us this late in the game. Oh shit, okay, fucking hell. Are we outside? Not quite. We're in like a cave dome thing. I feel like this bridge is meant to be extended. I doubt the staff has to jump like a gap in order to get in. I like the architecture here though. Like the it's just sort of like built into the terrain. I've always loved that kind of shit. Fuck off. What? And what? And what? Come on, then. Yeah, that's right, bitch. And oh, look at these retinal scanners, man. Oh, they look so retro, man. Looks like a little robot Adrian Shepard, no? You're probably supposed to find... My guess here is you're probably meant to find 2 scientists instead of 1, and then lead them to the door and they get you out of here. Okay, what's going on? Big baton. Oh, it opens the door. Lovely. It's like a bunker thing. Restricted area. Yeah, get me in there, man. Yeah, you can still throw grenades, though. Oh, you bitch! Camping under the stairs like a puss. Unknown command CD. I don't know what that is either. I'm convinced. Yes, there it is. Yes, I knew there was a HUD. So this is Half-Life's original HUD. Very in your face, isn't it? Of course, this wasn't what it was gonna look like final. Like this looks shit even by like beta standards. But I'm assuming that's your health in the bottom left. Ammo was gonna be there, and then I don't know what this one was going to be. Maybe mission objective? God, I hope not. It's the whole point of Half-Life to, you know, find your own way. I kind of like having the HUD on. It feels like I'm playing like an actual game now. Oh, I just died, man. No, look, the exit was right there. In terms of architecture and like level design, like, or I guess like art or whatever, it's a cool looking place. You got 3 different bits, like the red building, the blue building, yellow building. They're all doing different stuff within this dome. I'm not sure what that... Maybe that is meant to be the sky. But they just didn't do... Oh, do you know what it is? They probably didn't have, like, skybox technology yet, so this is probably just a placeholder. That probably is meant to be the sky. That would make sense. What have I done? Why is my console tiny? Oh! The sounds! I forgot about that! Okay, I'm on C3A2A. Let's try out those sounds. Let's get to a... Oh my god, shut up, hang on. I'm trying to get to a place where I can hear the audio. They sound like crows. Are we at the Lambda complex? Oh, that ladder animation is beautiful. I love that. Alright, here we go. So, 0 is... Some of the keys are actually bound to, like, random sound effects that the player can make. Oh, I guess Ivan in this case. Oh. Oh, shit. Yep, Ivan sounds like that, too. What is he... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Beautiful. Number 5. No! The game died again.
Yeah. Let me hear you say it one more time.
Let me hear you say it one more time.
Let me hear you say it one more time.
In my head, that's how Ivan sounds. Sorry, it's just... Let me hear you say it one more time. Not sure if you can tell. I certainly can. This is the Lambda Complex, or what would become the Lambda Complex. I can't really read it. It's very low res. Superbus via in... it's some Latin shit. I'm just gonna pretend that this means this is the world laboratory, okay? That's canon. This is the laboratory for the world. This is the one right here. Yeah, this was Lambda Complex. Which means we're getting close to Zen, which I highly doubt wasn't anywhere near done. And this is the pump machine? I don't actually know what this is. What's going on here? There's a big door down there. I'm not sure if I should go in there. And obviously here's where you're meant to turn on all the different pumps. I wonder if the Lambda reactor's here. Or maybe this is the Lambda reactor. Like, this is the portal that takes you to Zen? Maybe? Very weird placement for it, though. Okay, I'm gonna go down here and see where this takes me. Oh, no, here's the pumps. What? I fucking almost killed myself. Oh, yo! Hey, I see you got no dialogue right now. Shut up. Okay, can you swim in this, though? You absolutely can. Oh my god, what is this? Maybe this is meant to teleport you? I actually don't have a clue what this is meant to be. I'm curious, what's through the secret door? Oh, there's nothing in there. Ooh. So my guess is, just like the main game, you turn on the 2 pumps, and then you come into the core, and then maybe this door opens into the Lambda teleporter, maybe? It's very hard to tell, because, like, nothing's complete in this build. Obviously, this was from, like, 97. But I believe that's the last of, like, the campaign map. Oh, look at that, Fulbright. I think this is the last of the campaign maps we have in this build. The rest of the maps are just, like... I actually don't know what the fuck they are. Should we check them out? Juarez_DM. I believe this is it. Yes, it is. So this might look familiar to a lot of people who have played Half-Life Deathmatch, myself included. I think this is Stockyard, in the final game, but this was called Warrens in the alpha, maybe because this was meant to take place in the Office Warrens chapter, is my guess. And for the most part, it's pretty much the same. Like, nothing's really... You still got these 2 sides, that little vent place, the lift's probably still here somewhere. Which side is that? Yeah, you got the lift here. Question is, do you have the... the 50 cal's not here, though. I'm pretty sure there was a 50 cal here in retail. Crazy to think that they were even considering multiplayer, like, this early on. Like, they had the whole game ahead of them, and, like, already they're working on multiplayer stuff. You even got the box so you can hide in. That's so cool. I don't think you can open it, though. Oh, you can! And then you can shut yourself in, and then, like... Yeah. Oh, that was fucking scummy. Yeah, not really much to this map, other than it is the deathmatch map that pretty much shipped. I don't think there's many differences. I think for the Half-Life 0.52 alpha, that's pretty much it. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention. How could I forget Ivan? I briefly brought him up when I was doing the sounds, but Ivan, he was a placeholder for Gordon Freeman, right? He was never going to be called Ivan the Space Biker, right? That's how he's known today. He was never going to be called that, right? Ivan was this, like, guy in, like, a silver suit, and it was, like, a very brief mock-up of what a Gordon Freeman could look like. It got leaked, and Ivan the Space Biker was born. So technically Gordon Freeman wasn't a thing here. We played as Ivan. Really? Yes, we did. He's not canonically Ivan, if that makes any sense. Now, unfortunately, we don't actually have an official build of the E3 demo that was shown off here, but we do have archived videos to show us what Valve was cooking up at E3. I'm aware there was a mod in development that aimed to recreate the E3 demo, but I'm pretty sure it was cancelled or it never released or some shit. I tried downloading a mod called Preliminary, but Windows Security said fuck no. I guess the closest thing to this would be the Absolute Zero mod, which, by the way, I have played. Let's see what Valve was cooking. So this was, you know, roughly about a year after the alpha build. I don't think that there are builds in between that we don't really have access to. Although, before I continue, Jeff Keighley, he has Half-Life alpha discs that he never fucking released, and the Valve and the Half-Life community are fucking dying for them. Jeff, release those discs.
Hell out of here.
Anyway, oh, right, yeah, Half-Life's seen some progress. It's looking a bit more recognizable now, isn't it? So we're in Office Complex here. Already there's changes. Barney looks, like he's using his old, like, framework, I suppose. Like, he's very hunched over, but he's just got, like, a new texture applied. The HUD, pretty much the same, other than your armor is actually, like, a battery meter, which I'm kind of like.
I'm afraid if the world finds out what we were doing here, Gordon. But please, just don't make me come with you. It does seem there is something to chaos theory after all, yes?
Okay, Mario's in the game. So yeah, there's just like little, like, tiny changes. Obviously, as you can see, the pistol, it's a bit more grey, and for some reason, it has a suppressed sound and a really cool reload animation, actually. I don't know why they didn't keep that. That was, yeah, it has it sounds like it's a suppressor on it when there's no suppressor. The level here is pretty much the same. Yeah, he gets spat out and all that shit. Yep, shoot the vent, I'm sure that's gonna do something. It doesn't look like there's any Vortigons here either. I think I mentioned this before. Vortigons were a very late addition to Office Complex. They were never intended to be there. I guess zombies were meant to be here instead. And as we saw in the alpha, there was meant to be soldiers here instead. So, this changed at least 3 times. Oh, your boy got fucked up. Oh. Ooh! We got the alpha version of, diabolical adrenaline guitar. And, okay, here we are on a rail. And for some reason, they've positioned the gun in the middle of the screen like it's, like, Doom and Quake. I don't know why they decided to do this, because we saw the pistol was off to the side, but for some reason the MP5's, like, in the middle. I guess they went back and forth, because even in the alpha, it was in the position it's in the final game, you know, off to the right side of the screen. I don't dislike it. Notice there's no crosshair either, so it's probably struggling to aim. Right, what's next? E3 Show Award winner! Fucking hell, look at all the awards they've won. Blast Pit, okay. Love a bit of Blast Pit. So, we've seen the tentacles in the alpha. They were very, you know, scripted and, you know, not finished in any way, shape, or form. Let's see how they're doing these days in E3. So, people must have been blown away just seeing the thing smash through the window, boom, grabbing the guy. The scientists still have their, like, alpha look as well, which is interesting. And yeah, this is pretty much how it is in the final game. Except safety hood we don't have. I don't know what that is. But the tentacle design's all there, they're all textured up. Also, Gordon has like a red HEV suit. Oh, was this a dev playing this? Because he died a lot of times. On a rail. Oh, okay, I've seen this one quite a lot. With like the old beta, like brushwork train cart. Like it looks so shit. It's a box with like a control panel texture on it. It's funny. It's really funny. I kind of like it though for that reason, because it looks so shit. Hang on, whoa. That is a Stuka Bat, another cut enemy. Did we see those in the alpha tech demo? I can't even remember. I think these things were just meant to like swarm you and like, I don't know, peck you alive or some shit. I don't really know the use for them, but they were brought back in the point of view mod, where you play as a Vortigon. You can actually have these guys as a weapon, and they act like as a drone that like explode when you throw them, which is really cool. So Stuka Bats look like they were meant to be on a rail. I guess maybe in like dark and dingy areas they were supposed to reside. I guess, yeah, bat, that makes sense. Okay, traveling along here. The train has no sound. It's just like I guess it's like an electric fucking train or something. Oh, that was it. Okay. Well, that was quite interesting to look at. I thought there was more for some reason, and I'm sure that there was more. But in terms of like the main E3 footage, I think this is like pretty much it. Obviously, they didn't want to show off too much of the game, otherwise, you know, what the fuck's the point? But I miss when game shows were like this, when they wouldn't show off like a cool cinematic trailer, trying to make it look like as cool as possible. Like they would actually show gameplay off and like show how the game works and the stuff you can actually do in the game. Because all of the showcases and trailers these days are just like pre-rendered, you know, like the hero has a big fucking sun glare off of the tint of his glasses and is just blinding the camera, trying to look cool. I like the grayness of the pistol, kind of, you know, I don't know why, there's just something about it. The reload animation on it is really cool as well, where you sort of reload in and you cock the thing back. I guess it does take a little bit longer, maybe that's why they removed it, just to simplify it, but I think it was neat. In a way, I do kind of like how this looks, where the MP5's like centered. It is very old school, maybe that's what they were going for. Maybe it would have been nice to have 2 options in the settings, like maybe classic mode and Half-Life mode, where classic mode would allow you to have the weapons in the middle, and then Half-Life mode would allow you to have them where they normally are. But they probably didn't have time to implement all that shit, because they were fucking rushing at the end of this. Aha! This is looking a bit more familiar, isn't it? This build I've actually never even played, so everything here is going to be like brand new to me. I've only ever seen clips of this build. Half-Life Net Test 1 and 2. These builds were the builds that we got among the leaks that we had last year in 2024, and the net tests were builds compiled specifically to test the multiplayer, hence net in the name, maybe, I actually don't know. But these builds are actually dated around October of 98, so just roughly about a month before the game actually shipped, and there's a surprising amount of differences from the retail game in this build. Now, we're not here to do the hazard course today, but we are here. Look at that console. Mwah. But we are here to check out some altered/cut maps from the game. Some of these are really interesting, and some of them are even more interesting. Map Assault. And as you can see, it's, wow, yeah, it's like a big old canyon thing, probably somewhere in Black Mesa, a part of the facility, I don't know. But this is actually a cut deathmatch map. If you have any experience with Half-Life Deathmatch, you probably know that this map doesn't exist. But it was here at one point, and it's a large... What the f... I'm not fucking seeing things. What the f... Oh, nah, mate, I'm fucking good. I ain't doing this ARG shit. Power generator. Oh, you could like turn stuff up. Actually, wait, no. I don't think this was just like a base multiplayer map. I think this was for a cut game mode. I can't remember what he was called. Oh! Right, there's Marines on the map. Okay, I've just given myself some weapons here, just so we are well protected. So yeah, I can't remember the actual name of the game mode that was cut from the game. I'll put it on screen. Rather large. Like, this is just one part of the map, and then you go over here. Holy fuck. Golden Gate Bridge is over here, mate. For like a Half-Life Deathmatch map, it's a pretty cool fucking map. Like, no? Like, the big bridge going over the canyon and fucking got a base over there. I really wonder how this would have played out. There's even turrets here as well that are killable. But to give you some extra little lore on this map, originally, yes, this Assault map was a Half-Life map. It got scrapped from Half-Life and was going to be put into Team Fortress 2. But not the Team Fortress 2 that we know and love today. This was going to be a map in Team Fortress 2 Brotherhood of Arms. The Team Fortress 2 we have these days is very cartoony. It's like a 60s spy gag kind of thing. But back then, it was going to be like a sort of realistic sort of shooter from what I know of it. And there's actually a little bit of footage I might even put on screen now of this map during the TF2 times, which is really interesting. Of course, TF2 Brotherhood of Arms got canned, and then you know, we had TF2 Invasion, and then actual TF2 came out. So it's really interesting that this has some TF2 history in it as well, you know. Ugh! Oh. Okay, all that's in here is a HEV charger. That's all you were hiding. So I turned 2 valves for a HEV charger. And just so we're clear, water in software rendering mode is beautiful. Look at that, man. There's like little ripples and shit. But again, like I said, it's a very interesting piece of lore here. What is this? There's a rock that sticks out. You place a sniper in TF2, you got literally the line of sight of the whole bridge and practically the whole map here. So this is Map Battle. And as soon as I turn this corner, you're immediately gonna recognize where we are. Let me just wait for the HEV to stop blabbering just so I can have some clear fucking audio.
Have a very safe day.
Okay, let's turn that corner. Boom! I know this place. Oh, yeah. So, Map Battle is literally just this garage here. There is nothing else, but this is a prototype of that one area in Forget About Freeman. Obviously, you come into the garage and there's like a tank here. This is a very prototype version of the tank. It kind of looks better than the real one somehow. And then you're meant to jump on, and then you can shoot the tank, and it'll open the door, and that's what gets you to the Lambda complex. The reason this area of Forget About Freeman had a test area and like nothing else didn't was because this part of the map was stitched onto a part of the map that wasn't built for this part of the map, if that makes any sense. You'll see later on what I'm talking about. I will circle back to this, but keep this map in mind because it is a very interesting bit of history behind this map. And but yeah, that is literally the map. Alrighty. What you are looking at here is I can't move. What you are looking at here is an early version of On a Rail, specifically the map C2A2. And if I turn around, holy hell, it's the cart from E3. Except this one's a little bit more finished and polished than the E3 one was. The control panel looks good, but it still looks very, like, rougher on the edges. And for the most part, this map was the E3. I gotta turn the volume down, it's so loud. But yeah, for the most part, this is the E3 map that we saw in that one video, but it's just more finished and more polished. Like I said, this was about a month before the game released, so like everything was wrapping up at this point, and it seems like the card was like a last minute change, if that was the case. And, whoa, hang on. There was a Stukabat perch here before. Stukabats, gone. Fucking disappeared, nuked. I'm not sure if there is any other differences other than the cart on this map. I don't want to go over there in case the game bricks itself, because that's where the level load trigger is. But wait, what is this? Oh, this is where the crates come from. Do you know what? I've never actually seen this. This makes no this makes no sense. Pretty much the same as the base game, just except it's got the E3 card. I wonder if the game's gonna break if I oh. I'm sorry? Wait, it put me... What? Okay, hang on. Whoa. It's put me in the rocket launch map, but it's put me sideways like I'm dead. I can't even do Impulse 101. Well, actually, while we're here then. So, we all know this part of Half-Life quite well. It's the part where you launch the rocket and, you know, bish bash bosh, you try and send a satellite up. But the way you actually get into the rocket is very different. As you can see, there's a scientist through that window. Staring. Very ominously. And there is 2 Marines guarding the door to that room, and they've seen me, so kill. As soon as you kill the Marines, the scientists will actually open the door for you. Now, in the base game, there's actually no doors here. This is all open. You can just walk in, and there's no one here. But in this game, there's 2 other scientists in here, just like holding out. It kind of makes more sense, and I feel like the stakes are higher. If this was kept in, like the scientists held hostage, Marines are about to launch the rocket or destroy the rocket or whatever they're gonna do, and then you're supposed to get this guy. Yes. This guy will actually open the door for you, because, again, you can't walk into here without the scientist, so you have to kill the military. And then, obviously, you launch the rocket as per normal. Whoa, look at that animation, damn. And now here we are on one of the most confusing levels of Half-Life, the whole, like, factory residue processing stuff. No one likes this part, even... If you know the game off by heart, ow. In terms of map changes on this one, I don't think there's many. I'm actually not on this map looking for map differences. I'm here for one specific reason, right? So, we all know this door, if you fall off this conveyor belt, end up down there, there is a staircase, takes you up to that door, right? Let me show you what's through the door first. Okay, let me describe what we're seeing here. So this is a bull squid and a Barney wrestling or some shit, but it looks like the bull squid's trying to fuck Barney. Now, let's say we fell down, right? Oh, God, ow, my legs. And we come to the staircase. And we come to the staircase here. We climb up the stairs. Oh, shit, oh! I've actually never seen that in person, what the fuck? The fight got too intense, I suppose. The balcony broke. They both fell, and the bull squid landed on Barney. Holy shit, this game was stupid. Why in the hell would you get rid of this event? That is the funniest fucking thing ever. And you know what? That would have been remembered. I can guarantee that. If that was in the game, that would have been, like, the funniest thing ever in Half-Life. That's all for this map. I think that is the only change on this map was just this random event. Like, there's a chance you could have missed this on a playthrough, because you might not even fall down here. You could just find the exit straight away, so you could have missed this. Right then, now it's time for the infamous...
Zen.
So, we all know Interloper quite well, unfortunately. It's like the Zen factories, Vortigons, you know, this is where they're all friendly and stuff. But, you might notice here, this window isn't in the game. Now, why on earth would Valve remove a window? I mean, it's barely a window. I mean, like a cutout then. So let's try to take the elevator up real quick. It's not working. Well, once again, let me pull a useless fucking tip out of my ass. The elevators in this version were actually not automated. I'm stuck. I can't get... You needed to hit a button, which I believe is this thing. Yeah, the little spinny device. Cool alien tech, and then the lift would go up. Look at that, look. So now that we're up here, we can get a nice view of outside of Zen. In base Half-Life, this skybox, this purpley shit, went completely unused, but it was reused in Opposing Force when you know, after the Lambda teleporter. It's a damn shame that they cut this from base Half-Life 1, because it is a beautiful skybox. The way the purple and the whites and the pinks sort of blend into the darker blues of the top, it's fucking beautiful. Even just seeing something simple like this, like a cutout, it really makes me think, like, Zen could have been so much better, man. Like, imagine they had the time and the resources to actually finish Zen. But who knows, maybe Half-Life 3 will see us returning to Zen, and maybe we'll get, you know, a good Zen. Now, before we move on to the next map, I actually just want to showcase 2 pieces of music that were actually cut from the game. As we all know, Half-Life has an amazing soundtrack. It has some epic bangers. 2 of the pieces of soundtrack were cut from the game, and I don't know where these would have fit into the game, but maybe I'll let you decide. Take a listen. Now that track is just called track 26, it doesn't actually have like a name, and to me that sounds like an introduction to like a boss, similar to the beginning of the Gonark fight, when like the beginning bit of music plays and then it goes into the bump, you know, like the jungle beats. There's also track 28 here, which is shorter. Let's take a listen. I'm so fucking glad that was cut from the game, holy shit. It's just the suspense sound effects before it was popular being used in a piece of music like it was probably intended to, instead of being used on fucking TikTok or YouTube video. Again, with this one, I don't know where it was fit in, but it sounds dramatic as fuck. Again, it sounds like a boss introduction, maybe. Or maybe the military, like introduction to the military. Like you see the dead body of the military for the first time, and then this music plays, like dun dun, oh god, who are these guys? Dun dun, holy shit, dun dun. Now here we are on the Nettest 2 build. I'm not gonna do this as a whole separate segment because Nettest 2 is pretty much Nettest 1 with a few little alterations. It's not worth making a whole thing about, but there is one map I want to show off, which you're looking at it and you probably recognize the area, right? I know I do. Now we all know this area from Forget About Freeman, right? Barney's dead, you know, it's all gone tits up there. This is right after we come back down from the surface. We're in like the sewer, we come up, there's a tank, and then we come back down, and then this is our entrance to the Lambda complex. Now that means if we go over here, kill the guards that are in the game, we go through this door. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't what it's meant to look like. What the flip? What the fuck? Fucking satellite with a bat. Now, I want to divert your attention back to that battle map that we were on, with the garage and the tanks. In the base game, you walk through this door, and then that battle map would be right in here. Okay? But instead, before, this area was part of a completely different chapter called the Communication Center, which, again, we will talk more about that later on. And instead of leading us into a garage that leads us to the Lambda complex, it leads us to the top of a dome, where we are tasked with tuning the satellites to the US NRC, which we can do. So if we spin the valve here, I think we should, there might be a red arrow. Yeah, there it is. There's the red arrow and tune. It's just that easy. And then what happens from here? I don't fucking know, actually. Nothing really happens. And you probably recognize this satellite dish and the whole tuning thing from Half-Life Uplink, which was a demo for Half-Life that released later on. But I just think it's very interesting that this whole section was a part of a different area completely before it was merged into Forget About Freeman, and then, you know, they took away the whole communications thing with the tuning, and they put that in Uplink instead. And instead, they put the tanks, Lambda complex, etc, etc. I think it's very cool. One thing I should add as well, so this is the start of the map here. There's this elevator, right? In the base game, after you beat the tank upstairs, you ride the elevator down and you end up here, right? At this point in this version of the game, this elevator actually linked up to... Now, I'm going to show some footage on the screen. We all remember this place from Forget About Freeman, this car park. There's this elevator here, right? That elevator actually has an interior. You would have gone into there and rode the elevator down and then come out here, and you would have walked over here, communication center, etc. Now, in the retail game, if you no-clip in the elevator, it has an interior. You can still go in there, but you just can't access it in-game. There's a red arrow on the wall. If you approach the red arrow, the game will load a new map, which is actually the final version of the battle map that we saw earlier. And the reason for that is, the battle map got merged with this map, and that's why you spawn, like, roughly around here in the retail game. Like, you spawn, like, as you saw in the footage, you spawn, like, in the ceiling, like, right here. And then the garage would be pretty much where I'm standing now. I think it's so fucking cool that they never removed that trigger, because like that just goes to show how much they were rushing at the end. Like just little nerdy shit like that. Like you could load up Half-Life right now and just do that, and it works. But you know, in case you didn't know, now you know. But I think looking at this satellite communications dish here is a perfect segue into my next segment. Now here we are on the most up-to-date Steam build of Half-Life with its beautiful classic menu thanks to the 2023 anniversary update. Speaking of which, Valve included a very well-known demo of Half-Life into this build, Half-Life Uplink. You may have played it, you may have not, but it's here, no extra charge.
Open up the reactor complex so we can get down to safety.
I'm sorry, but those doors will not open until we send the all clear.
So send it already.
I would love to do that, but the aerial bombardment has made a wreck of my transmitter. The cables are severed. We'd have to aim it by hand, and I'm getting high radiation levels in the transmitter dome. Nobody but a fool would go in there.
What about this guy?
Hey, fuck you, man. You go. So this demo of Half-Life is sort of its own mini-campaign that doesn't really tie into the main story, but Uplink actually started as an official chapter of Half-Life's main campaign. It was called the Communication Center. Gordon was tasked with tuning a satellite dish to the right frequency, and it actually would have ended in the player being betrayed. Betrayed by who? A female scientist. What the fuck? Now, the premise of this chapter was actually reused in Half-Life Decay, where Gina and Colette are tasked with tuning a satellite dish to contact the military, and then, you know, Rosenberg was in your fucking ear the whole time. And then the betrayal segment was actually moved into Half-Life 2 with a little bird you might have heard of, Judith Mossman. Right. So I'm actually not sure how much of retail Uplink is from the alpha or from the beta. All I know is like the satellite dish concept was in the game for a long ass time, like going back to like the alpha, and it was cut very last minute by the looks of it. Anyone else? Right, I am playing in God mode and no clip just so I can get through this and just show off what needs to be shown off. But as you can see in the distance, there's the communication dome looking very very nice. And from my understanding, this took place like during the Lambda complex or like just before the Lambda complex. I don't know if you caught, but oh, hello guys, hang on. Hey. Then we blow the door open, go. Yeah, I don't know if you caught, but in the intro, in that little intro area, there was actually like a Lambda Complex sign in there, which implies we're at the Lambda Complex, or at least close to it, which does line up with the beta maps, because that was very close to the Lambda Complex too. As we can see, the dome's changed a little bit. It's kind of the same. Right, yeah, here we are. So, for the most part, it's pretty much the same. I think this has changed. The actual tuning thing itself hasn't really changed. It's got the same names on there.
Tune the transmitter to the USNRC. I repeat, tune
Is that camera? So again, just like in the beta map, we got to tune it to the USNRC. Okay, there we go. We don't have a red arrow this time. It's just like you got to line it up and hit the button, and boom, the USNRC has been contacted. We have been saved. So once you activate like the satellite, you are tasked with escaping via the underground because the fuck, you know. Oh. Can I save him? There we are, you're welcome. I just saved your ass and you're still killing me. So yeah, we need to escape the military here and get back to the guard and the scientist. And then I believe he will grant us access to the Lambda Complex. I think that's where we're trying to go. Oh, relax. It's me, man. It's me, Jordan Freeman. What's up? Who are you shooting at? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm good. I've tuned the fucking thing. Oh. You know, I think this game serves as a better introduction for the Gargantua than the base game. The way it just comes, like, the way you can just see it through the crack of the wall, it leaves the player wondering, what the fuck is that? And there it is. Yeah, you're oh, you poor thing. Oh. Oh. G-Man, oh! Yeah, shoot it with a pistol. I'm sure you get. Yeah, brilliant progress, Barney. Good job. That guy just sat down. But, okay, I finished him up. We can talk this out, man. We can talk this out. No! Oh, and the screen fades to black and then you're fucked. Uplink completed. Require further data. I'm assuming further data is the main game itself. And then you just boot it back to the main menu. Alright, cool. So before, you actually had to download this, like, separately. It wasn't part of the main game. It wasn't until, like, 2 years ago they actually incorporated it into the main game. And we are home. Half-Life was finally completed and released in November of 1998. And when it did, it fucking dominated the world, man. But boom, Half-Life's really changed throughout its time in development. As you can see, they went for a more realistic approach. Like, the scientists don't look like mad scientists, they just look like people. I mean, like, they just look like normal guys. Hello. They really went for, like, atmosphere, immersion, to an extent realism, compared to the alpha anyway, but I guess the core of Half-Life never really changed, you know, you're in a facility, there's aliens, you run things, shoot, live, you know, boom. And I'm very happy with the product we ended up having, because if the game shipped in 97, I can't say I would be a Half-Life fan, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Half-Life just would have been one of those obscure-ass games that no one would have played. I mean, in a way, it was sort of impressive, like, because even in 97, there was still, like, AI, and they were working on that stuff. Like, that stuff was impressive still. But I just don't think it would have hit the same. Oh, the legendary suit. Changed it to orange now. It's not silver, it's not red. It is... boom. Half-Life Orange. Bum, bum, ba-da, ba-bum, bum, ba-da, ba-dum. So what I've shown you today is pretty much all of, like, the main beta/alpha stuff for Half-Life. There is a few other little, like, tidbits. Like, there's, like, Half-Life Day 1 and all that stuff, but there's not really any big changes in those, other than, like, a couple models. I might flash a couple on screen now, just so you can see them. I've covered most of what I wanted to cover. The main stuff is what I've been here to cover. And I always think it's interesting looking at games and how they were made. And I am very thankful to Jeff Keighley, actually, for creating the final hours of Half-Life, final hours of Half-Life 2, final hours of Portal, you know, all the final hours stuff. Because without him, there's a lot of knowledge that we wouldn't have had about the development. I think it's very important for games to document their development history, whether it's archived old builds or you know, videos or text or pictures. You know, I just think it's very important. And of course, thank you to NoClip and Valve for creating the documentaries that actually allowed us to get even more insight on the development of these games. I think that was one of the best things they've done fucking since the Orange Box, maybe. If there is a load of shit I've missed and it's worth making a second video on, let me know, and I might end up making a second video on this. I think that's pretty much it. But wait, I think I got one more thing up my sleeve. I bet you didn't think you'd see a Source game on this video. Welcome to the Black Mesa Alpha 5 from 2006. Jesus Christ, that's almost 20 years old. I thought it'd be very fitting, you know, we've seen the development of Half-Life, the base Half-Life anyway. Why not have a look at where the remake found its footing? So unfortunately, this was, I think this was leaked back in 2006, maybe a year after development began, which is always a shame when stuff gets leaked during development. You know, it ruins a lot of work and motivation for people on the team. But looking back at this now, I am kind of glad that we have this. I've never really checked this out before, you know. Played Black Mesa many times, but never the Alpha 5. But I do remember playing it when it was a mod though, before the Steam release. Like that was how I originally played it. Black Mesa Source. It even says down there, Black Mesa Source, I remember. Test map? Well, I guess we'll just have a look at that. Holy fuck, my eyes. Oh, this is, I mean, yeah, it's, I don't know if I'd call it a remake, but this is Office Complex, clearly, that uses a lot of Half-Life 2 assets, as we can see, obviously, because this was very early in development. But it looks like we have like a custom Glock here, which uses Half-Life 1 firing sound effects. It's a very early prototype of Office Complex, I suppose. With barely any textures. Yeah, we've got the little break room here. Can I turn off the power? Oh, hang on. Behind a box here. There we go. Move, please. Okay. This is just door sound effect. I don't actually think the pistol works. Oh. It doesn't even make any bullet holes. It's just a gun and it shoots. Right, okay. Now, looking at this area, it doesn't look like much has changed. I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean, like, the main layout of it, pretty much the same as, like, the retail, no? Obviously, it's been heavily refined, but it's cool to see they had, like, a basic layout, and they stuck with it and just, like, upgraded it over time. Like, if I remember correctly, over here was where... in the final game, there's like a radio in, I think it's this corner, or that corner, or whatever, and it's saying like, you know, you need to get like 50 million miles away from the blast zone, otherwise you're gonna fucking die. This is where we get the shotgun. Yes, lovely, love that. And oh wow, that was a custom model too. No NPCs though, which is it's a bit scary actually. I think it's more scary than actual Black Mesa. Oh my god, this is rough, man. That's the room where the Hound Eye is. He's watching the TV. More errors and shit. Okay, I think I've had my fill of office complex here. This is map BMS Anomalous Hall, and holy shit, they literally it's the same. It's so fucking cool, man. Like they had an idea and they stuck with it. Of course, in the final game, things are a lot less angular. And, you know, things are a bit more straightened out. This is how it is in the game, man. You got the big map on the wall off to the side. This is meant to be like a circular desk. You know, Barney's there. That woman scientist's in this office doing her thing. But yeah, Sector C, boom, there's a map layout there. It is crazy to see how much of this, like, remained, but they just took it and just pumped it full of fucking goodness. This room's a little weird, though. There's, like, a bunch of different offshoot rooms, and yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. The G-Man's room in there, that's pretty nice. Meeting room, that's split into 2 rooms as well. There's nothing even over here. Okay, we're not gonna go that way. And now we're getting to the part of the map that's block out. It's like there's no models, there's no nothing. It's just oh no, wait, no, there's some computers and stuff in here. Holy shit, it's the fucking test chamber. There's a hev suit down there too. Ah ha ha! It's red, like the Half-Life 1 alpha. Funny that. Well, there we go. I got my hev suit on anyway. So, here we go. Oh, shit. It has fucking voice lines from the first game, obviously. It looks like they're using the model of the machine from Half-Life 2 from the G-Man cutscene, and they took that, stuck it in here, and then, once again, I'm gonna keep saying it, this room doesn't look that different. Other than, like, the lighting's better in the final, things are a lot less angular. Can I turn this on? Holy fuck, they've actually done the experiment. Wait, hold up.
2, 1.
Okay, alright, yeah, beam effects as well. The lighting as well. That's one thing I'll always remember from the remake, like, in this disaster sequence, is the lighting was so fucking good. Especially when the first beam comes on. The whole room lights up orange, and it's so fucking intense, man. Hell yeah. Can I put... oh, wait, oh. Okay, you just gotta press the button and it... oh, fuck it out. Holy shit. Shut it down. It's gonna fucking blow. Oh, everything's where did all these come from? All these gas canisters and barrels. Why is there so many barrels? Oh, is this a Zen prototype? Earliest look at Zen. Wow. It looks like ass. Okay, I've loaded a random map. Oh, okay, this is Forget About Freeman. Funny that, because we were just on about Uplink, weren't we? Oh, it's so cool, man, just looking at... is this gonna collapse on me? No, okay, nice. Pretty cool. Just use a bunch of CS source, like, car models. Fucking Toyota Corollas. Oh my god, oh my fucking god. What's with all the blood? It's really unnerving, like, every map being empty. Oh, really? Look at that rocket launcher, it's all colourful. I got weapon skins in this? Jesus. I can't blow anything up, so... oh, nice, okay. Oh, Vord's guns. Hey!
For the Freeman!
Why is the subtitle so fucking big? For the Freeman! So in this... Galunga. So in this version, they obviously don't attack you because they're friendly in Half-Life 2, so... Their bad AI hasn't been implemented yet. Which is nice, I think this is a better version of Black Mesa. Where everyone can get along. Lambda! Holy wait, this looks finished. This looks complete. Did they work on the game backwards or some shit? Oh, the lift works. It has the worst sound imaginable. Now, can you surf down this like in the main game? Kind of. I wonder how much of this map is finished. Oh, here's the assassin area. Oh. Oh. Right, okay. It's not finished. Nice. Good spawn. And this is the... holy fuck, they had the dam this early as well? Jesus Christ. It still looks good too. Red arrows. Oh, okay. Tanks. Mini tanks. They can have tanks there at some point. That's good to know. To be honest with you, this looks nearly fucking identical. Right? You got the long-ass road, then there's that little, like, arch. Where's the arch? Yeah, there's the arch. You go under, the military are coming up, and fucking hell. They had this planned all the way back in 2006, and the game didn't officially release until, like, 2020. We all know the dam. The dam's probably one of my favorite areas of Black Mesa, just because of how fucking grand it looks. Like, obviously this isn't how it looks in the final game, but, like, even this looks good, right? Compared to Half-Life 1 anyway. This place over here just looks like a freaking fort. So it's like Breen's Lair or some shit. What the fuck is it? Well, I think I've covered all I can cover. I've already done my outro in the previous part, but hey, I think this is a nice place to leave it. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all for watching this alpha video. If you learned a thing or two, then let me know. If you learned fuck all, then also let me know. And yeah, ciao.